Hyundai, a name that redefined what it means to be bold, smart, and unstoppable. From budget-friendly beginnings to building world-class performance machines, Hyundai's journey is one of innovation, courage, and pure evolution. Whether it's the futuristic Ioniq 5, the thrilling Elantra N, or the luxurious Genesis G90, every Hyundai today proves one thing. This brand isn't chasing trends anymore, it's creating them. Today, we're counting down the top 5 Hyundai cars of all time. From humble heroes to high-performance legends that changed how the world sees Korean engineering. And trust me, number 1 will absolutely surprise you. Kicking off at number 5, we've got the car that started it all, the Hyundai Sonata. Back in the mid-1980s, Hyundai was just starting to make its mark outside Korea. Nobody thought this small automaker could ever compete with Japanese or European giants. And then came the Sonata, a mid-size sedan that quietly began rewriting the rules. The early Sonatas weren't flashy, but they had something more important: trust. They were reliable, affordable, and comfortable. For millions of drivers around the world, the Sonata was their first real taste of Hyundai quality. It didn't shout for attention, it earned it. As the decades rolled on, the Sonata evolved with every generation, smarter, sleeker, and bolder. By the 2000s, it had become one of the most popular sedans in America, a genuine rival to the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord. And then came the real game changer, the 2011 Sonata. With its dramatic, fluidic sculpture design, suddenly people weren't just buying a Hyundai because it was cheap, they were buying it because it looked amazing. Fast forward to today, and the new 2025 Hyundai Sonata looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Aggressive lines, futuristic lighting, and tech that puts even some luxury cars to shame. Hybrid powertrains, advanced safety features, digital displays, all wrapped in that sharp Korean design language that screams confidence. The Sonata's journey is more than just the story of a car. It's the story of a company that refused to stay in anyone's shadow. A company that transformed from cheap and cheerful to world-class and fearless. The Hyundai Sonata didn't just move people, it moved Hyundai itself from a budget brand to a global powerhouse. At number 4, we have a car that changed how the world looks at Hyundai, the Ioniq 5. When it launched in 2021, no one expected Hyundai to shake the EV world like this. But the Ioniq 5 wasn't just another electric car, it was a statement. A bold declaration that Hyundai could play in the same league as Tesla, Rivian, and Porsche. The design alone turned heads. Retro-futuristic lines, pixel LED lights, and a stance that looked more like a concept car than something you could actually buy. But the Ioniq 5 was real, and it delivered. Built on Hyundai's eGMP electric platform, it offered lightning-fast charging, 10% to 80% in just 18 minutes, and up to 480 kilometers of range. It wasn't just efficient, it was practical. The flat floor and long wheelbase gave it the interior space of an SUV, but the agility of a hatchback. Inside, it felt like stepping into the future. Dual 12-inch screens, eco-friendly materials, adjustable center console, and that signature Hyundai attention to detail. Everything was designed around the driver and passengers, not just to move you, but to make you feel something new. And performance? It delivered more than anyone expected. The Ioniq 5 could go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in under 5 seconds. Silently. Instant torque, smooth handling, and a ride so balanced it surprised even sports car fans. What made it even more impressive was Hyundai's courage to lead with design and innovation rather than just follow trends. They didn't copy Tesla, they made something entirely their own, combining technology, practicality, and identity in one perfect package. The Ioniq 5 didn't just mark Hyundai's electric future, it defined it. It showed the world that the brand once known for economy cars could now set global design and engineering standards. And with its success came the birth of a new era, an entire Ioniq family, from the sleek 6 to the powerful 7, all carrying the same DNA of innovation. The Ioniq 5 isn't just a car, it's the turning point that made everyone finally say, Hyundai has arrived. Coming in at number 3, we've got the car that proves Hyundai can build more than just reliable commuters, the Elantra N. When Hyundai announced the N performance division, many people didn't take it seriously. A performance car from Hyundai? It sounded like a long shot. But the Elantra N changed everything. Launched in 2021, the Elantra N took the world by surprise. It wasn't just a faster Elantra, it was a completely re-engineered machine built for driving enthusiasts. Under the hood, it packs a 2.0-litre turbocharged inline-4, pushing out 276 horsepower and 392 Newton-meters of torque. That's serious power, and it sends it all to the front wheels with razor-sharp precision, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.3 seconds. But the real magic isn't in the numbers, it's in how the car feels. The steering is tight and communicative, the gearbox crisp, and the exhaust crackles like it's daring you to push harder. Hyundai didn't just build this car to look sporty, they engineered it to be sporty. It comes with adaptive dampers, an electronic limited slip differential, and even launch control. Every detail was tuned on the Nürburgring, the world's most demanding racetrack. Inside, the Elantra N looks and feels focused. Bucket seats, performance stitching, a digital instrument cluster, and that signature N drive mode button. Everything screams fun. Yet it's still a four-door sedan you can drive every day. That's what makes it special. The Elantra N blurs the line between a family car and a track weapon. You can take it to work, then to a racetrack on the weekend, and it excels at both. This car represents the spirit of modern Hyundai: confidence, boldness, and no fear of competition. It's proof that performance doesn't have to come from Europe or Japan anymore. The Elantra N may wear a humble badge, but behind the wheel, it feels anything but humble. It's raw, balanced, and absolutely thrilling. A car that reminds you driving can still be fun. At number 2, we have the cars that redefined what luxury means for Hyundai, the Genesis G80 and G90. For decades, luxury was a game dominated by Germany and Japan, BMW, Mercedes, Lexus. Hyundai, not even part of the conversation, but that all changed when Genesis arrived. What started as Hyundai's luxury sub-brand quickly grew into something bigger, a global statement that Korea could build cars every bit as refined, powerful, and elegant as the best in the world. The G80 was the first to grab attention. Clean, balanced design, an interior that looked handcrafted, and performance that surprised everyone. Under the hood, it offered a choice between a 2.5-litre turbocharged engine or a 3.5-litre twin-turbo V6, delivering up to 375 horsepower, smooth, confident, and perfectly silent. Then came the G90, Hyundai's full-on luxury flagship. This wasn't just another executive sedan, it was a car built to challenge the Mercedes S-Class and BMW 7 Series head-on. Step inside and it feels like entering a private jet. Soft Napa leather, open pore wood, ambient lighting, and technology that anticipates your every move. Massage seats, 3D digital clusters, and whisper quiet sound insulation, all crafted to perfection. But what truly made the Genesis brand special wasn't just design or comfort, it was the attitude. Genesis didn't copy European luxury, it reimagined it. Instead of status and excess, it focused on balance, craftsmanship, and genuine value. Critics called it the smart luxury choice, and they were right. Because the Genesis G80 and G90 didn't just prove Hyundai could build luxury, they showed Hyundai could master it. And here's the twist. While other luxury brands chase digital gimmicks, Genesis still keeps its soul. Smooth powertrains, quiet confidence, and timeless design. The Genesis G80 and G90 are more than cars. They're proof that Hyundai no longer follows anyone's path. They've built their own road, and it's paved in luxury. And finally, at number 1, we've reached the car that defines the future of Hyundai, the N Vision 74. This isn't just a concept car, it's a glimpse into where Hyundai is heading, a fusion of the past, present, and future of performance. Unveiled in 2022, the N Vision 74 looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Low, wide, aggressive, with sharp lines and glowing pixel LEDs that instantly command attention. But look closer and you'll notice something familiar. Its design is inspired by the 1974 Hyundai Pony Coupe, the first sports car concept ever made by Hyundai. Nearly 50 years later, that dream finally came alive. Underneath the retro-futuristic shell lies a cutting-edge hydrogen hybrid system, combining electric motors with a hydrogen fuel cell stack to deliver over 670 horsepower and 900 Newton-meters of torque. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, less than 4 seconds. Top speed, around 250 kilometers per hour. But the real innovation isn't just power, it's how it's delivered. The N Vision 74 can drive over 600 kilometers, refuels in minutes, and emits nothing but water. It's clean energy without compromise, performance that respects the planet. Inside, the cockpit perfectly blends analog nostalgia with futuristic tech. Simple switches, digital displays, and that unmistakable N blue glow, all reminding you this is a driver's machine, not a tech demo. But beyond the numbers, this car represents Hyundai's confidence. The brand that once built small economy cars is now designing vehicles that challenge Ferrari, Porsche, and Tesla in innovation and design. That's not evolution, that's revolution. The N Vision 74 isn't just a car, it's a symbol of how far Hyundai has come. It connects the company's roots with its electric future and proves one powerful truth: performance doesn't belong to the past. It belongs to those bold enough to reinvent it. And that's it, the top 5 Hyundai cars of all time. From the reliable Sonata to the revolutionary Ioniq 5 to the thrilling Elantra N, the luxurious Genesis G90 and the futuristic N Vision 74, Hyundai has proven it's not just evolving, it's dominating. What started as a small automaker from South Korea is now challenging giants around the world, not by copying them, but by outsmarting them. These cars show how far Hyundai has come, from practicality to pure innovation, from reliability to performance. So tell me, which Hyundai would you put at number 1? Drop your pick in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Car Ranker crew for more epic car rankings every week. Next up, another legendary brand that's rewriting the rules of performance. Until then, keep driving, keep dreaming, and remember, the road never ends when you drive with passion.